What's going on, everybody? Noxie here, trying to do a little Wednesday morning vlog. Wife's having a procedure done right now, and just waiting for the results to see if they have to do any more work or whether they can just suture her up and send her out. Yeah, it's only 7:45 in the morning, so she had a 7:30 appointment. We're hoping this wraps up pretty quick, because we are both freaking tired. Neither one of us really slept last night, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, she was a little bit anxious. It was kind of toasty last night. I don't typically sleep well as it is, and she just did not sleep well while waiting for the procedure. So that being said, once we get home, we're probably going to grab something to eat, and we might nap a little bit. We might take a little nap. We have yet to decide, being so early. I've got an appointment at 2:40, but I also want to get my rig completely finished. I'd love to be able to drain the loop today and get it filled with the View formula so that I'm just done, and that I don't have to worry about it anymore. But we'll see how that goes based on how long this takes, how tired we are when we get home, and whether we nap at all. Because I've got the appointment at 2:40. It shouldn't take me too long to drain and flush the loop, and then not terribly long to put the new formula in. I think the longest part's going to be the draining and flushing, because it's such a big PC and it's so heavy. It'll take me a little while to kind of move it around to actually get all the fluid out. So I'm hoping to be able to be done with that today. We'll see how that works out. I don't expect to have to do it tomorrow. So I'd really like to just start creating more content tomorrow in terms of, my overclocking, my reviews, and then the gaming content that I've been wanting to put out. So I'm hoping I can start that Thursday and just take care of everything today. I'm exhausted, but I might just power through just to get it done and out of the way, get the filming done, get started on editing. I know that's all going to take a little bit of time. I've still got to do the entire voiceover for it, so I know that's going to take some time. Probably have to download Audacity for it, just so I can make an easy voiceover and just record the audio. If not, I might just use OBS. I'm still playing that by ear and deciding how I actually want to go about it. Last night I had uploaded the 5th vlog. I noticed as soon as I uploaded it, the audio quality went to crap. My rendered version was absolutely fine. So I just re-edited it and took that video down, put the new one up, and it seems to be fine. I have no idea what was going on, because it completely muted out my audio, and it sounded like I was talking almost like through a toilet paper roll with my hand covering it. So it was just very muffled. You couldn't hear anything distinctually, and yeah. So I took that down, re-rendered it, and put it back up. So it should be good to go now. I got that up last night. My original version was up somewhere probably around 6 o'clock. That's neither here nor there. At least it's taken care of. I'll be able to work on some more content over the next couple of days. And streaming will, in fact, start on Sunday. So I talked to my wife. She's okay with it, thank God. And we'll start streaming Sunday. I haven't yet decided what it's going to be. I'm kind of thinking and leaning towards Rainbow Six Siege, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I have some people who want me to play some Valheim, and some people that want me to play DayZ. So I haven't really made up my mind. I still have a Steam gift card I'm probably going to be using on one or possibly both games, and then go from there. But this Sunday I'm thinking about doing some Siege just to get back into it, because it's been so long, and I love the game. I love playing with everyone, even when we'd get salty and tilted. It's still a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to play with a group of people that know what they're doing. So I'm hoping to get back into that. Hopefully some of my friends will be online and be available to play. I do have to go through a few more steps just to be ready for casual play, because it's a new account, and I haven't done very much, so I can't even do casual. So I got to do that, and then we should be good to go. We'll start off Sunday with some just chatting, and then eventually get to some games, and we might start with Siege, we might not, we might do just one game, we might do multiples. I'm going to play it by ear, see how I feel Sunday, and see who's online Sunday. I think that's going to be the big determinant, is who's actually online and willing to play, just because I don't want to do Siege all alone. I've done it before. It's not terrible if you're doing casual and you know what you're doing, but I'd rather play with a group of friends where we can actually chat and have fun, as opposed to playing with just a bunch of randos and then having to worry about what they're doing and trying to stay competitive and trying to do well. So if I don't have anyone, I might just start something else. I haven't fully decided on what I want to go with, whether it's going to be, a first-person shooter, whether it's going to be an RPG. I've even thought about doing an RTS with SimCity 4, and just naming each region after a sub of mine. So, whoever's subbed would be the mayor of whichever city, and you can choose the city name and go from there. I know it's an old game, but I can still sink hours and hours and hours into it for whatever reason, and just create some monster cities. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know down in the comments. I've thought about that kind of thing for a while. Even when I used to stream as Robert California, I had thought about doing it and never actually went through. So we'll see about it this time, whether I want to do some SimCity or not. I have a plethora of games. I have well over 100 games just on my Steam library that I can go through. So we'll see. We'll see what I want to do. I'm certainly going to take recommendations into account and then go from there. Because if there's certain things you guys want to see, I want to try and deliver on that content and make sure, I'm actually delivering on what you guys are interested in and not just what I want to do. Certainly there's going to be a lot of what I want to do, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy that content. If you have any suggestions on how I can improve it, please drop them in the comments. I'm always trying to improve, always trying to get better. This is my first time doing a vlog from a mobile device, hence why it's probably a little bit shaky. I'm trying to literally just use one hand to hold this Note 10 Plus just to record everything in HDR, and I can tell it's a little bit wobbly. I don't have the best steady hand. It's probably a good thing I'm not a surgeon. I'd probably kill people. A lot of people. It probably would not be good, because I can tell my hands, it's getting tired, my arm's getting a little bit tired, and it's been like 9 minutes, and so it's not that it's tired, it's just it's been in one spot, so my arm wants to move, and so there's a little bit of shaking going on. So I'm gonna have to try and edit that with some image stabilization, and hopefully it won't be too bad. But like I said, this is my first time going from mobile, so I'm sure I'll get used to it more as I do it more. Just like standard vlogging, I get used to it as I do it more, so I become more and more comfortable with the vlogs, more and more comfortable with the content that I'm recording, and then going from there. We're still waiting for the wife, so I figured I'd do at least a little recording. It's early, so I didn't do much. Sporting my Rangers cap today. They beat the Devils yesterday 3-0. They play them again, I believe, tomorrow. And then Saturday, and then Monday, I think, something like that. I don't know. They play them 4 games straight, so 3 more times. and we're close to a playoff spot. So, as long as they can keep grinding, I'm hoping we can make the playoffs. And, for a young team, I'll be pretty stoked about that. The Yankees I haven't paid much attention to because every time I look, they're getting their ass beat. And I don't understand why with the team they have. So I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to baseball. I'm sure I'll do more of that once hockey season is over and once the playoffs are over, just because hockey's a faster sport. I enjoy watching it a little bit more. Even though I used to play baseball and I used to go to baseball games all the time, there's just something about the speed of hockey, especially on TV or even being there, that I just prefer. So I'm gonna keep you all updated on all of that as the rest of the season progresses, and then we'll end up switching gears into baseball season once hockey season finishes. Hopefully my Yanks can pick it up a little bit because I'm not happy with their performance. The fact that they've lost to Baltimore and Toronto, I just shake my head at. So they got a lot of work to do. Hopefully they'll get taken care of and start to actually play some decent ball. My Rangers are playing some decent hockey for being, now the second youngest team in the league. They were the youngest up until the trade deadline. Now the Devils are the youngest. So, let's go Rangers. Hopefully they can make the playoffs. They're only about four points out. So, if they can make it, it'd be tremendous. I'm not expecting them to, just because very young team, inexperienced team. We've got a couple of veterans, but for the most part, most of them are just kids with no experience. So I'm not expecting the playoffs, but I'll be pleasantly surprised if they do make it, and that can give the kids some playoff experience and get them to get a feel for actual playoff hockey versus regular season hockey, because they're two different beasts. There's a lot less ice, there's a lot less time in playoffs to make a move than there is in the regular season. So they're going to have to get used to that, and hopefully they can play the rest of the season like it's playoff hockey and just get in that habit. That way, if they do make the playoffs, they're ready to go. But we'll keep up to date on Twitter. I usually do a lot with Rangers and Yankees on Twitter, as well as my rants and my updates. So make sure you follow my Twitter for all the latest updates, everything going on Noxie. Join the Discord. I'm quite active in Discord. I try and stay very active in my voice chats daily if I can. It is a growing Discord, so I'm trying to get more and more people in there that'll be active, that'll hang out, play games, and chat with me and everyone else. So don't forget to join the Discord for a group of us that just love playing games, hanging out, and chatting. I'll leave the link for both my Twitter and my Discord in the description below. That way you can follow and join the Discord and keep up with everything Noxie. And then, I think once we get home, we'll plan out the rest of the day. And then, depending on how I feel, I'll get into the build and the rest of the filming for that, which I'm excited for. I just want to get it done and uploaded and then be done with it. So I think that'll do it for today. I might touch base later today and add a little bit more to this. It's already getting to be a bit longer of a vlog, so I don't want to make it too long. So I do appreciate everyone stopping by and checking in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with all my videos. I do try and launch them as regularly as possible, and I'm now working on my 4th day straight. So if I can make it a daily thing, I'm going to do so. But again, thank you all for coming by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Noxie out.